Hello and welcome back to some more Starfield. We streamed the game last night. Played for a little bit after stream, just to kind of see how far I could get in and kind of see where I'm at. I'm really going to try to avoid spoilers. I don't want to get into a lot of stuff here. I'm on one of the planets you run into fairly early in the game. I'm not going to go too far, but I kind of wanted to go over a couple of little things that I stumbled upon, and I want people to be able to figure it out, right? So, first thing, and that I stumbled with on the stream a bit is because, well, I don't read. So when you come out of your ship, this guy over here, let's see, turn my light on. So this guy right here, when you first come out of your ship, he'll be standing over here and he'll talk to you here and he'll tell you a bunch of stuff. And then afterwards, he comes and stands over here by this podium, right? So this is the guy you're going to talk to. He'll repair your ship. He'll basically modify your ship and do things like that, right? But this yellow beacon standing next to it, if you go in here, you can sell everything from your ship and from your inventory. So I spent a lot of time running around the planet surface during the live stream trying to figure out where to sell stuff. You can sell everything here. So everything that I picked up in my travels, I can sell all of it right here. Okay, so that is important. So basically, you get back here, you can land on this planet. You'll learn where this place is, and then you can do this. Now, another thing that it took me a bit of time to do and figure out is I spent a lot of time running around, because if you look right here, there's a cargo pod, right? So I have a cargo pod there. I've recently added more cargo pods to the site. Oh, I'm running too much. I'm overweight. I have a problem. I collect all the things and I pick them all up and I put them in my inventory. And then I was like, well, the cargo's right here against this wall. Like, why can't I access it? So the way you access your cargo is you're going to go up into your ship. Once you get inside of your ship, you'll tab to open your menu, go to your inventory. So you're in your inventory. If you notice down here in the corner, there's a cargo hold, right? So if I go look at something here right now, like I don't have any options to do anything with it. If I go to my cargo hold, right? So this is all the stuff that's in my cargo hold, right? And then I can actually take all if I want to. I can hit Q again. And now I'm back into my inventory. And then if I select stuff here, notice now it has store. So if now I just stored one of my weapons. So this is the frontier. So here's the weapon I just put in. So I can just left click on it and basically pop back and forth and basically take stuff out of my inventory and put it into the storage of the ship. The other thing you can do also is, where is she at? Sometimes it takes her a little bit of time to figure out, oh, there she is. You can go up, talk to your companion. You can let's pick gear. Okay, that's not awkward. And then basically I can go hit Q. I can go to my inventory, right? And then I can open my inventory and I can start putting, just giving her stuff, right? So I can give her that. I can go back to her inventory now. And now you see, now she has a spacesuit, right? And then I think I can do that and tell her to equip that if I want to. Obviously, she's not going to have it on right now because she's inside here. She basically uses her civilian clothes. You can, basically you can do a lot of stuff with the companions and do that stuff. So if you want to give them a different item or something like that, you can do that. Now let's go back out here. And most of this is going to be kind of in this port area. And then the ship manufacturing, I'll probably do something separate for that. But if you're going to go in here, there's a couple of things to kind of be aware of if you want to modify your ship. So right now I'm going to go into build mode. I'm going to do flight check. Right now I'm staying a little bit mobility, reduce mass or engines to improve mobility. My ship's not going to, it's overweight. So but you can do that if you start moving things and grabbing things and moving them off, right? And then I do this. Now it shows I have an error, right? It says ship as unattached modules. So it will, and you have to hit that C, the flight check, before you can actually take off. But you can just grab it, drop it back on there. You can grab this whole module on the front, and it's actually got like 3 things on it. I'm still trying to figure out all the controls out on this and trying to get things working, stuff like that. But you're able to move things around. Like I basically extended my ship, threw some storage on the side of it. You can do a lot of things with the ship and with doing things. It's actually quite phenomenal. And then if you do make a mistake, you're like, oh, you can just escape out and then just tell it to cancel the changes, and you're fine. Also, if you come up here, if you check out real quick, here it says you can either board or you can go straight to the cockpit. So you can either board and walk around and then walk into the cockpit, or if you press and hold R, it just puts you straight into the cockpit. And then you can just straight take off. So there is some stuff with the game that is kind of bulky. There's some stuff that's kind of, it's not as good as I would hope for it to be. Like I think there's some things that like I may have changed and made them a little bit easier. Like you can fly around. Like I can get some speed, but you're not moving very fast for the most part. You're 38 speed, like, and obviously with my ship is, I can actually do. So if I want to move some stuff down here, like this thing is a bit bulky, where I'm trying to get a little bit more, speed out of it. So now I can actually put more power into my engines, because I put a larger reactor on, I put a larger gravity drive on, stuff like that. So if you want to fly around someplace, okay, a couple of things here. So hit tab, you can bring this up. We can do this. We can basically fly around the planet we're on. We can go to the mining outpost. We can go to different places here. Be aware that a lot of times you're going to go places. There's going to be people that want to shoot you there. Just be careful, who you kind of choose. Tab, you can go out to the system. So if you want to go to a different planet or something, I can left click here, industrial outpost, mining outpost, right? Different things there. Planet tab again, I go out to the different planets. So if I want to go to Sol, if I want to go to Olympus, if I want to go to, wherever I want to go to, right? So this is pretty much, most of the places we have to go to, things like that. Also, if you're looking for, there's certain traits you'll get where like you'll have your parents or, a couple of different things where I'm sure this will come into play. If you go into your missions, like this is my dream home. So it says, visit your dream home on the side. So this will actually give you the location of your dream home. And I'm sure like a bunch of other these starting traits, it will tell you where you need to go to do those things. And basically you can switch between your stuff here. Secret Outpost and Dead Spacer might be worth a read. This is something I found. So there's all kinds of stuff like that. If you go in here, if you grab your, I'm sorry, this is kind of all over the place. It's just really, there's a lot to the game. I've got like 8 hours into it. There's a lot. So if we do this, you go to your weapon and you go to favorite. You can actually put it on a slot. And then once you're like, you can't get out and walk around your ship while you're in space. That's kind of frustrating. I should be able to. So this is our ship. We can kind of look at that, kind of see the status of the ship and how it, make sure everything's not broken, stuff like that. Certifications. And then ballistics do 20% more damage, right? Unlock this rank to increase skill, right? So basically I need to put points into this to be able to unlock it. see, if we go over to tech and we go to piloting, right? Now utilize ship thrusters, right? But I need to destroy 5 ships to be able to complete the challenge. And so the way this works is I unlock this rank and I kind of gain the rank, right? And then once I complete the challenge, then I can open the next rank. So you have to complete the challenges as you go through to be able to open the next rank. So you can't just go get a bunch of points and just dump them into everything. You have to do some skill working on to open things. It's a lot. So I've kind of, you know, talked about the game. Starfield, so far, am I happy with it? Yes, I'm happy with Starfield. Is there a couple of things that I wish was done a little bit separately or differently, or I think could have been done better? Sure. Did I have any game-breaking bugs where my game freaking forced me to a point where I need to restart? No, not yet. Is it a better run than most Bethesda games on day one? Most definitely. If you're interested in, I would say if you want to play Fallout where you can go to different planets and stuff like that, pick up the game. Like the game is awesome so far. I've got 7-8 hours into it, and I've gone to maybe a handful of planets, maybe not even a handful of planets, maybe. I've been to like 5 or 6 planets because I went to the moon, went to Venus, went to Earth, went to a place where my so maybe 6 or 7 planets I've gone to out of 1,000. And I've got 7 hours, 8 hours in now. Like there's a lot of stuff to do. And then like as for like right now we're here, right? So let's go to this planet. So these are all the landing sites these are actual landing sites. This is something that has, you're guaranteed to find something there, right? But I can just go right there. You can go to any, and obviously can't land on Jupiter. It's a gas giant, can't land on it. But no. So we're gonna go. I didn't hit the right button. So I need to go do this. So I'm just gonna go here, and so basically I'm just gonna land. So I basically flew to that planet, and now I'm just going to go land on the planet. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go land on the planet. Great fan. I kind of like him. So we're going to go ahead. You can either get up and walk around inside the ship, or you can hit X and hold it, and you just basically exit the ship. And that drops you down to basically the bottom of your land pad. Now, this is a random planet that I just landed on. Well, not a random planet, but it's just a planet, right? And there's some sort of structure over there. There's some structures over here. Now, be careful. And from what I've seen, like if I go up to this planet or this structure looks dead. I'm overweight again. But we got birds flying around over there. And like I said, I'm overweight because I probably should have loaded stuff into my inventory before I left my ship. But you can walk up here and onto these things. Sometimes you'll see little. There you go. A box, leather work, and a control rod. Right. So, is there a lot of stuff? No. Is it barren? No. Now, what you're really looking for are for. Let me go back. Let me unload my stuff real quick. And if you get to the part where you're heavily overburdened like this, you can right click and you can aim down your sights, and it causes you to kind of like creep forward, and that way you can move and still build up oxygen and be overweight. It's all great. So, but being overweight or over your carrying capacity definitely causes some problems. Running while encumbered will drain oxygen quickly. Yeah, I noticed. But we can go in here. Go ahead, board this bad boy. So I'm gonna go ahead, tab, open this, open my inventory. I'm gonna go to my cargo hold, go back, and then I'm gonna go to spacesuits. I'm just gonna start transferring all this stuff into my inventory. And now, once you get into some place that you can buy and sell things, it makes it a little bit. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's a nice helmet. But I like that helmet better though. Let's see. I'm just gonna try to get some of this stuff kind of cleared out of my inventory. There we go. Now I can at least move and not have to worry about it. So, and then making sure that you have enough space to be able to hold stuff on your ship, especially if you're a hoarder and you like picking things up. You want to make sure that you have some stuff like that. Now, if you're running around, you'll run into some of these little village things, village structures, whatever you want to call them. And you'll come up to them and they'll have lights on them. If they have lights on them, you're almost guaranteed that there's going to be somebody in there that doesn't like what you're doing. So just be aware of that. But like I said, this was a completely random spot. I found a bird. I found some rock. Now I did see there's some stuff about like settlements and stuff like that. I haven't gotten into that stuff because I've only got 8 hours in the game. We will be getting into it and doing it as I learn stuff and as I get different information and stuff. I'll get those out. Now, if you have another tip or a trick or something that you wish you knew sooner, please throw that down in the comments. Let us know what's going on. Try to help each other out. And then if you do have a question and it's something that you wish that you knew or you wish you knew or you're not sure how to do it, go ahead and ask that down there too. I'll do what I can to try to get that information out. If I can figure it out, we got a community over on Discord. I got some channels where you put tips and tricks in there. That will be linked down in the description. Everything we can try to do, help everybody figure out what we can. The DLSS 2.0 stuff is already out for NVIDIA cards. Like the mods are already starting to roll out. Like whoa. Okay. Don't you better. Yeah. Shoot you with a shotgun. Shoot me. Trying to eat me. Evidently they will. So like I said, they will try to attack you. He doesn't want a part of us, and he's run away. Yeah. So evidently the animals will attack you too. So that's good news. So it's it is what it is, and so here's another structure. And usually it seems like most of the ones I've gone to, I found at least one item to kind of to loot from them. It's not always something good or useful, but usually there's something there. I'm not feel like going there forever. And then there's another thing up there on the building, and then you still got your waypoint for my mission back there. Yep, there's a box right there. Sealant. So there's not a lot of stuff like hanging out. Got him. I don't know where he dropped that. Oh well. So, but yeah, so I don't know. I don't think that like the world's obviously it's a lot of space, and just going out in the middle of nowhere and hoping to find something like that seems like a bit much, right? Like it's, you know, to me, like here I am out literally like just randomly picked someplace and oh, there was a grenade there. It's a deserted UC. So this was someplace that just was just randomly here, like stupid pirate. How'd you get behind me? So like I said, you can just literally just go randomly land wherever you want, and there is the possibility of finding things. It doesn't mean you're always going to find something. Not every location is going to have something cool. But when you're randomly choosing things, you can. And then, yeah, she's kind of she's. Come on. And then, you know, you can pick up the guns and ammos and stuff. The problem is trying to pick up stuff in the beginning. It's a lot of stuff. So, but and like I said, I'm not trying to go through a lot of crazy stuff. And honestly, I don't even know if I can land here again. Like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, you know, so there's a lot of the jumpsuit, you know, and all this stuff can be picked up and sold. It doesn't sell for a lot. Like I haven't noticed that they're selling for a lot of money, like guns and things. And I'm trying to figure out like a lot of stuff with the uh getting different stuff. Shotguns, as always, shotguns do well. Shotguns are helpful. But as you can tell, like you can go through like this was just a randomly generated structure because I seriously doubt somebody may have made this structure. But it being here is probably not the it wasn't placed here by somebody. It was placed here by procedural generation, I'm sure. And then there's usually a boss type guy in here. Usually somebody that's a little bit stronger than everybody else. And we're just going to kind of work our way through the whole structure here and see what we can find. And there's like stuff to loot and pick up things and, you know, different items. But as far as, like I said, for everything, like the game is great. Geez. Yeah, that's a level 10. And you can shoot the back of them, and they'll cause them to drop or explode sometimes. I hit one time, it's sending flying across the map. Never found the body. And then so you can find different things, and it's like I don't know. The game is great. So sorry, I was kind of doing. Oh yeah, the sensor chip calibrated space something. Look at that. All kinds of fun stuff there. And as far as I can tell so far, then if you're trying to figure like, oh, the new stuff you just dropped, right? So sensor calibrated. So that's a helm, Trucker Space helmet, right? They're found one of their weapons, and obviously you can tell there's a couple of different levels. There's like the gold color, which is 3 stars, blue is 1 star. If we go into here, we have the 2-star here. So the most I found so far is a 3-star. And as far as I can tell, they're rarities just like any other game. And then eventually you'll find this disassembler, combat knife, part, nice fun stuff to grab, resources, nice weapon case, another grindle. Bunch of ammo, bunch of different cool stuff. Door is locked. This door is too difficult. I need to be an expert to open it. But yeah, but with that, like I said, if you like the videos, go ahead and do me a favor, throw a like on it. If you want if you have questions, comments, concerns, please leave those below. And make sure you're subscribed to see more Starfield's content, the stuff I'm doing. I'll also have YouTube throw up another video for maybe something else that would be interest to you. And with that, you guys be safe, and we'll bye, pirate. All right. Oh, radioactive Ripsaw. All right, cool. But with that, we will let you guys go, and we will catch y'all next time.